you ain't paying your brother, man.
Yeah, it's not an add-on.
I don't get that.
I gotta jump in real quick. You're talking about artists taking advantage of Cubus, but the listener is wondering which artists are you talking about. If I would listen, I would think, who do you mean? Do you intentionally leave out the names?
Listen, all I can say is this. Right now, everybody sees Cubus all over the place. He's on a documentary. He's with me in interviews. Yeah? You see him on stage with me. Everywhere I go, I'm creating opportunities. This guy is not... I don't have a contract with this guy. He can capitalize on all the publicity that's happening around him and go and do something on his own with it. We brothers, man. This is my homie. I phone him every day, sometimes 5 times a day.
You basically manage him, as far as I know.
Listen, I just... all of these bougie kind of quotations like management and label and all this type of business, let's just keep it real, right? He's my fucking friend.
Keep it simple.
Real.
So,
right? If I go to a bar and I'm standing, I don't care how fucking dope the girl's ass is and all that type of business. If I see in the corner of my eye somebody touch him, then I'm pushing my gum shield in my mouth, and by the way, I walk around with it in my pocket. So if anybody wants to get busy, I'm ready.
Een gum shield is een beetje wat de boxer is daar.
Alright, you understand?
Yeah.
And I will bust head till my knuckles get bleeding, or you knock me out. Either way, I accept both.
Okay, that's a statement. Bang Bang's making noise again. So, Cubus was signed on Top Notch. You weren't. You just had collaborations with him.
Yeah.
You now decided to go your own path, and as the collaboration with Cubus is so tight, he went with you.
We're brothers.
You have started your own label. It exists, right? It's official.
It's a crew. I don't fuck label. Do you know what I mean? It's a crew of people. We had a conversation earlier off air, right?
Uh-huh.
And we were talking about Amsterdam and all the cool people in Amsterdam.
Who are actually not from Amsterdam.
Yeah, and it's like they're all saying they're doing something, and it's like, but all they really do is just copy everything else that's going on, right? But if you dig a little bit deeper, there are some really original characters here that make amazing music.
And you feel like there is not enough space in the current music industry.
Let me tell you something. I don't fuck around on the bougie scene. I don't fuck around with breeze of drinkers. I don't fuck around in Jimmy Woos. I don't go to them places. I fuck with real people, the real people here, right? And that's how I come across these talents. I got a kid called Beat Lip out of Belgium. This kid is a monster Thai boxer. He will fucking crush anybody his weight. If you don't believe me, go and watch him on YouTube. He's bad. He's a graffiti artist, right? He's an arsonist. He creates art with Molotov cocktails and throws them on concrete and sets concrete alight. That's beautiful, man.
So you really want to push creativity back in the Netherlands?
This guy, I've seen him on the top of a van driving in a field. The van was doing about 40 miles an hour. He done a backward somersault off the van while he was standing on the roof. Can you imagine what his music sounds like?
No.
Not yet.
Beat Lip.
That will come.
I got this kid.
He's from Belgium?
I think it's Belgium, yeah.
Okay.
He's from, yeah.
How did you contact this guy, or how did he contact you?
He contacted me, man.
How?
Because my reputation is this. If you real and you really want to be yourself, I'm the guy to be with. So all the original people are not frightened of me. They won't go to a normal record company because the record company goes, are you the next Ali B? Are you the next Brain Power? Can I make a chocolate bar out of you and just regurgitate it like a factory?
They're looking for a specific profile.
Sure.
Yeah, and you aren't. So this label, or let's call it a crew, Ducks Bollocks.
Yeah.
It's not going to be only for music, right? We got
film coming. We got documentaries coming.
Documentaries about what?
About the artists themselves, because I only fuck with interesting characters because I think that's the future.
Yeah.
If you look
personality means a lot.
Pure, right? You can't sell a record anymore unless you have a reality show. End of story. This is the new way of selling records.
Yeah, new millennium.
That's right.
And comic books? You said on what others?
I got some comic books coming because everybody I'm signing is a character.
So this label thing.
Japan in the house.
Is it official? Are you set ready to release what you want?
Listen,
how long are we gonna wait?
I'll keep it straight. Check this out, right? I'll break it down to you. If I'm standing on a street corner, not that I've ever done this, right? I rob people that stand on street corners. That's what I used to do, right?
You robbed me 20 minutes ago.
Shut the fuck up, man. You talking fucking shit. You're my brother as well. Listen, if you standing on a street corner as a drug seller, right? And that square pulls up in his BMW.
Yeah.
And he's a dope fiend. At that particular moment, his BMW don't mean nothing. He's suited up to the drug seller. He just a fucking, he's an addict.
Slave to the dealer.
He's nothing.
Yeah.
So even though you standing there, you know, all of a sudden your classism goes out of the window if you come into the ghetto and you need drugs. You just a fucking junkie.
Yeah.
Because the drug dealer doesn't even take his own supply. He laughing. If he's from Jamaica, he just standing up there eating some rice and peas and shit. Look at that.
Making money, working.
Look at all these fucking white kids consumed in drugs because they got family problems, and he's standing there going, "I'm supposed to be from the ghetto. You ghetto mentally, right?"
And now,
so how the fuck are you gonna take your drug and give it to this dude, and then he goes away with your kilo of cocaine? You're supposed to be a bad boy, right? He goes away with your kilo of cocaine, comes back and goes, "Here's 20 euros at the end of the year, and I can't really explain to you what happened to the kilo of cocaine." You a bitch.
Yeah.
Nobody sells my sonic crack for me. I sell it myself.
This story, is this a metaphor to how you think the music industry works right now?
This is how I don't give a fuck how the music industry. I'm a rebel. I don't give a fuck how any institution works. You understand me? Let me tell you something. I got a criminal record, and it's not for fucking with squares. You understand me?
Yeah.
I fuck with police. You take me out of my car for no reason, I'm biting your nose off. Period. You understand? I never went to school, so I wasn't systematically conditioned to believe in fucking authority and shit like that. I do what the fuck I like. Look what I've done when I've come to this country. I do what the fuck I like. I don't even speak Dutch. I make everybody else speak to me in English. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think you speak about 10 words, so
Yeah.
I'm waiting for your Dutch remix album. But
Lekker.
Lekker toch? But before we do that, the Dutch remix album called Boom Boom instead of Bang Bang. You have a remix
Tom
album, a remix album lined up of some learning curve songs.
Sure.
Some amazing remixes. One by a very talented young guy called FS Green.
Hey.
And you gave us the honor to premiere this remix here.
I want to do a clip of this boy's work. I want to let you know about this kid. And that's another thing I'm into, man, is helping the talent. I'm not about stamping on anybody.
Tell me a little bit about how you got all these remixes together for the Learning Curve remix album. And keep it short because I know you. You will talk for 2 hours from now on.
Cool.
Explain the remix album, Learning Curve, why and how.
I'm Bang Bang. People trust me that I'm going to push them.
So they hook up with you, send you a remix.
People trust me, I'm going to be passionate about pushing them.
We're going to listen to Bang Bang's Too Tight remixed by the very talented FS Green. Dus dat.